Welcome to my channel, boys. My name is Temi Lowry, and in this video I'm going to be talking about my story. How did I get to this point where I'm now making 20k a month through my own online business? How did I actually make the transition from high ticket sales into growth CEO? And why did I even make that jump to begin with? Why didn't I just keep scaling as a remote sales rep? Building a business is definitely not for everyone, but if you're anything like me, then you'll be able to relate to not being okay with just being a bitch to your boss for the rest of your life. Even when I was working in high ticket sales, I still felt a little bit unsatisfied. I still felt like I was a slave to the commissions, and I was working 7 to 10 hours a day just to make someone else rich at the end of the day. Now, as a 20-year-old making 5k plus a month, literally just from my home, from my phone as a remote sales rep, I definitely can't complain about that, right? That's enough money to sort of like impress my mom, like my stepdad, like maybe like the neighbors and stuff like that. But deep down, like, that's not a whole lot of money. £60,000 a year, that doesn't go very far. You can't live an exceptional life on 60 grand a year. And I knew that I had more potential deep down inside of me. Now, there's a lot of talk online at the moment. All these gurus that are completely selling you guys the dream on high ticket sales. High ticket sales is good. Yes, it's great. But it's still a job. It's still a remote job. You still have to clock in, clock out, and you still have to answer to your boss every single day. You are still working every single day to make someone else rich. And for me, that didn't sit right with me. And that's why last year I decided to take the next step and go on to build my own business. Now, there's so much talk about businesses out there. Building a business is not for everyone, like I said, but for those people who are hungry, ambitious, and deep down, you just don't feel complacent working for someone else for the rest of your life, then business is the only way to give yourself true financial freedom. That's what I knew the next step in my life was going to be if I actually wanted to live an exceptional life, rather than just making other people rich with my time. There's all of these gurus that are talking about all of these different business models, blah, blah, blah. And to be honest, most of these business models probably work, but they're not gonna work for everyone. And the main thing that I realized when building a business is two things. One, you must build a business that makes sense for you, and you must build a business that the market actually needs. You must have an offer that the market actually wants. And I was a little bit skeptical about them all because I had tried a couple in the past before I got into high ticket sales, and I didn't really see any results. But what I decided to do is I decided to use the skills that I'd been acquiring anyway in sales and start my own appointment setting agency where I was going to go into businesses and I was going to help them book more sales calls. Now, it was a little bit difficult at first, but ultimately I think I did find a little bit of a gap in the market because so many people sort of needed setters at that time. The business was doing okay. I managed to scale it to around between 5 and 7k a month pretty easily, but then I hit a roadblock. I hit a little bit of a barrier and I was struggling to scale it because what I found is, okay, I've just created this new business that's doing okay, it's doing all right, but I'm competing against people that have been doing this for literally years and years and years and years and years. They've got years worth of testimonials and social proof. It's going to be very hard for me to compete against these people. And then what I realized through actually running this agency is that the market just didn't need appointments. The reason that someone would hire an appointment setting agency is because they wanted to scale their business. Not because they necessarily just wanted more appointments for the sake of having appointments, because they wanted more sales. And that's when I decided to pivot and build my own growth agency. And this is what I refer to as the growth CEO model. The growth CEO model is, in my opinion, the best model to scale a 6-figure business in 2024 because you are promising the market what the market actually wants. Instead of just promising the market, I'm going to do your Facebook ads or I'm going to book more appointments, you are now promising the market is going to grow. If you can go into another business and help make a couple of small changes in the business with the skills that you already have and help them grow as a result of that, then that is a no-brainer offer for businesses. And that's how I was able to scale my business so fast. At the start of 2023, I quit my remote sales job where I was earning just over 5k a month. Now, we are not even at the end of January 2024. It's the 29th of January, the date of recording this vid, and I've already done over $26,000 in revenue in the last 4 weeks. Since the start of the year, I've done $26,000. Do you think I could have done this in remote sales? I'm sure there's guys out there doing this in remote sales that are working 14 hours a day. They've got massive eye bags and they hate their life from working all day, all night and being glued to their phone and computer screen. But I don't have to do that because I've got a business that I truly love that I don't have to spend all day working on, because that's the beauty of having a business. Now, if I don't want to take sales calls, I can pay someone else to take sales calls for me. If I don't want to do a certain area of the business, I don't have to. I've built a business around the dream life that I want to live, working with my dream clients. I work with people that I truly love working with. And that is how to give yourself true freedom. That's how to give yourself true happiness. It's not all about the money. 26K this month is okay, is good. But the main thing is actually just building that dream life that you want to live. I wake up every single morning and I can't wait to get to work because I'm working with people that I love working with. In fact, the story just keeps getting crazier for me because even though I'm still not really used to the amount of money that we're bringing in, the lifestyle change as well, having that freedom to just do what I want to do with my life. I've actually just booked, if you guys are following me on Instagram, then you'll have seen this, but I've just booked a villa, an insane villa in March for a whole month where me and my clients are going to live in paradise for a whole month where we're going to be training every day, Muay Thai every day. We're going to be working on our businesses every single day. We're going to be recording content and we're going to be creating memories. We're going to be having vibes over in Thailand, Koh Samui. It's a 7-bedroom villa and I just rented it out. I was talking about it with my clients like, oh, okay, I'm thinking about going to Thailand for a month. And they were all just like, oh, bro, I want to come. Let's go together. Okay, cool, boys. We've just rented a villa for a whole fucking month in Thailand. It's crazy. And that is what building a business has allowed me to do. Would I have the freedom to go to Thailand as a remote sales rep? Okay, yeah, probably I'd have the freedom to go to Thailand. But would I be able to rent an insane villa like this with all of the boys who all got their own businesses and working with clients that I love? Probably not. Would I have time to even enjoy my trip to Thailand? Probably not, because as a remote sales rep, I would be taking sales calls and booking appointments all day. What's the point of that? What's the point of traveling if I can't enjoy the traveling? So that's why I built my own business. Now, of course, business has its ups and downs. It's hard. You need people around you to help guide you. But for me, taking action and actually taking that uncomfortable step and building my own business is the best thing that I've ever done in my life. As a remote sales rep, I was super comfortable. Working in high ticket sales, I was comfortable. I was building skills and that was great. But this is not the dream life that I wanted to live. And that's why I decided to build my own business. Now, the growth CEO model, the reason why this is the best model in the market right now is because there is no competition. Unlike all of the other agencies that are promising people sales calls and appointments, running their Facebook ads for them, we are giving the market a direct offer, which is something that they actually need. If we can go to a business owner and say to them, you pay me X amount of money and I'm going to help you make so much more as a result of my service, then it would be unreasonable for you not to have a thriving business as long as you can actually deliver on those promises, as long as you can actually get your clients results. By adopting the growth CEO mindset, you are actually no longer joining the competition, but you are removing the competition entirely. You are now creating your own niche of one and building the business around you, which is the only way to truly build a business that you love. What I have learned in the past year is that the money that you make is directly correlated to the amount of value that you provide to the market. In high ticket sales, I was providing a lot more value back when I was working in the Amazon warehouse. And as a result of providing more value, I was making more money. I was making 5 to 7K a month as a sales rep. As a growth CEO, I'm providing so much more value to the market than I was as a sales rep. And that's why I'm earning so much more money, because as a business owner, you get to genuinely change the world. You get to change people's lives forever. And the amount of value that you can provide with your own business, there is nothing else like it. There is nothing else where you can provide this much value. And that's why the richest people in the world are all business owners. I spent 1 year fully committed to truly achieving my goals, truly chasing my dreams, not just chasing the normalized dream. Like, okay, yeah, I'm making 60 grand a year from my phone as a 20-year-old. Okay, amazing. I can go get a mortgage and I can rent a decent car. Amazing. No, I spent 1 full year chasing my dreams, which was to achieve full financial freedom and build an empire with my boys. And a year later, I have no regrets because I've done exactly that. Now, of course, this is not the final destination. We're still going to continue to grow this business and continue to build our empire. But to have scaled a multi-6-figure business in the space of 12 months is something that I am super proud of. And I'm super grateful to have met amazing clients that I love working with. Now, the plan for me moving forward is to continue to build my empire, of course, continue to scale. The next goal that I'm aiming for is 50K a month with my business. And I've also now launched my coaching business, Sales to CEO, where I'm actually going to be helping people do the exact same thing that I've been able to do for myself. The dream life that we're working towards, boys, is just get rich, get strong, build a savage mentality, get close to God so that I can actually provide for the people around me. Rather than just having to live this matrix life, eating horrible seed oily food, living in the city, which is just full of degeneracy, my future wife having to work at 9 to 5. The goal is to make so much money and become the type of man that can truly look after my family. The goal is to just keep building the business, keep building my foundation, and then move out to the countryside somewhere, buy a big house, buy some land, and then have a load of kids with my wife who doesn't have to work, and we can all just eat steaks every meal. We can all just eat steaks. That's the goal that I'm working towards. But for now, while I'm young, it's all about just building that foundation. I turned 22 in 2 days from recording this video. As you see this, I probably am already 22. So I've still got a long way to go, but we've made some great progress so far. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to follow along with this journey. And also subscribe to the channel just for the amount of sauce that I'm going to be giving away. If you are someone as well, you're ambitious and you feel deep down that you were meant to be a business owner, you were meant to have more out of life than just working a 9 to 5, and you truly want to, have full financial freedom, subscribe to the page, follow my Instagram, because I'm posting all of the sauce, all of the content, all of the secrets that you can implement in order to make that happen. And this is just my story, how I went from sales to CEO. There's a lot of guys in the market overhyping high ticket sales right now. I really don't think that this is the dream life. I think it's good. It's a good introduction to online income, but I don't think that this is the dream life. I don't think it's the dream that these gurus are trying to sell you on. At the end of the day, you are still just a glorified 9 to 5 worker, but okay, you get to do it from home. Amazing, congratulations. I hope this helped, boys. Keep grinding.